So Cello and I are getting ready for our final game. The Rapids on the road at Austin FC. Ahead of the last home game, the final home game last weekend, we had a lovely surprise. And you can see here, we had a presentation from C38. We had an oar. We had a flag, which had been signed by members of C38. It was quite, actually, I won't mind admit it, I got a little emotional.
Yeah.
It was a bit embarrassing as a Brit, all of that rah, 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 as Dave Wegner acknowledged. But after 10 seasons together, what's going to be a abiding memory?
That's a tough one, you know what I mean? Because I've been at this club 27 years. I've been broadcast, I think, for about 10 with you, and I think I've had every experience under the sun. With at one time, I remember having six different play-by-plays in one season, which were great guys. I've had a wonderful time. You know, you look back on the memories. It's been fun to be able to broadcast and bring the game to the Rapids fans. It's been a blessing that they brought Richard in, and I think that's Tim Hinchy who brought him in, because I got a colleague that was a consistent colleague. I ended up getting a good friend out of this whole deal, and I couldn't be any more blessed to have been able to share the broadcast with all of you, with Richard, and now we wait and see what next adventures open, what doors open for us. But I've had a great time being able to do something that I love to do.
And it's odd because people think, oh, it must be difficult. It's not. Look, if the two of us can do it, watching a game we love and talking about the game that we love, and the club has had ups and downs, but seeing the growth, even in my time, even in the 10 seasons, and obviously for you it must be even greater, that the growth of Major League Soccer, the growth of just the stadiums, the quality of players, the fan base, the culture, just in terms of that explosion in the time that we've had together. It's been we've seen some growth, but we've seen some fantastic moments in the league as well, haven't we?
Listen, we've had good times, we've had bad times with this club, but we're Rapids for life. That's just reality. So to be able to come out here, we're going to talk soccer anyway. So they actually decided to pay us to actually talk about soccer on air. So it's been great. We've built some great friendships throughout this club. And again, it's not like we're leaving the club. No. We're just not able to do local TV anymore because of the new Apple deal, which is awesome. And that means that we'll just, we'll wait. We'll sit here like we are now. We'll watch practice. And we'll wait for that next door to open.
What most people will be aware of, we do the home games from the stadium.
Yep.
We do the away games from the studio. It's presented challenges down the years. Do you remember the Red Bulls game? Was it the Red Bulls game 2015? And I think whoever, and I'm not pointing fingers, whoever had been in charge of booking the satellite feed had booked it like on an hourly basis. And so at the top of the hour, the screen went blank. And the feed disappeared, but we didn't know whether it was just in the studio or whether people at home were seeing what we were seeing as well. And it felt like an eternity. And in broadcasting, when there's a silence feels longer than it actually is. And it felt like about a minute. It was probably 10 or 15 seconds until I heard Mike Rigg, our producer, in my ear. I won't repeat the words that he used, and it had all gone pear-shaped. And we disappeared. There's about 2 minutes to go, and I think it was 1-1 in the end. It was a early game part of the season, but we've had some interesting experiences, haven't we?
Yeah, didn't we finish 4th of July on July 5th? I think it was. No fireworks. We've had some nice rain delays here in Colorado, some lightning delays.
We've had the plague.
We've had the plague. We've had the Snow Classico 2, because I think the first one was USA Costa Rica. So I think, listen, the experiences we've had have been nothing but normal, we'd say, in soccer. I mean, lightning delay, everything else, the snow. But, you know, I get that all the time. I wish I could do your job. I go, come up and march and do a job in the booth where there's no heaters and you're freezing. We're down on the field doing the pregame. But listen, the good thing about us is I think we're fair, we're honest, and we enjoy what we do, and I think the passion comes out in what we do, and it's nice sometimes when the fans acknowledge us with their tweets, even if they're calling us a moron. I got that call wrong. I'm okay with that. That's the beauty of soccer, and but it's been great. It's been great, and again, it's kind of sad. I'll be honest. It gets me a little bit because today would be the last day that we're here at practice.
Yeah.
Sunday will be our last game, but again, new adventures on the horizon. And we'll move forward with you guys. We'll see you guys in the stadiums. We'll see you out at practices. And we're still going to be part of this Rapids community.
And look, we were only supposed to have 2, maybe 3 seasons. So we've done all right.
Yeah.
We've done okay with 10 seasons together. And as you say, a great friendship has emerged from that. And actually, I do remember that one of the, and I think it was the home opener, Portland 2019, the Snow Classico 2, Shin-Yoshiki. And of course, I'd been here at that point 6 years, and yet I still made the mistake of thinking it'll warm up. So I haven't got gloves. I don't think I think I may have had 1 pair of socks, maybe 2, when really 3 or 4 would have been a better option. And I turned it was about 2/3 of the way through the game, and in kind of Dumb and Dumber style, this fella's peeling off a top layer of gloves. He's got two pairs of gloves on. It's the Rockies. So
veteran.
So there's been a few moments where it has been to the core cold. But look, it has been a job because we've been getting paid for it. But it's been a passion. It's been a great ride. We really have treasured every single moment, I think, and you know, as you say, there's been some good times, and you relish those. There's been some difficult times, but even through those difficult times, we're out here. We're in the sunshine most of the time. We're in Colorado. We're around a game that we love. So it's been very, very special. So thank you for the journey.
Thank you, brother. It's like I said, to have been able to. Not a lot of teams have been able to find a consistent pair, and I don't think there's been a lot of broadcast teams that have been together as long as we have. So a little sad that on Sunday it'll be our last game, but like they say, a friendship lasts forever.
Yep.
And I plan on being at high school graduations for Sunshine over there.
Yeah, it won't be long before that fellow's graduation. But our final word, we got to say thank you to C38.
Yep.
These absolutely,
awesome.
really, really, very, very special. So thank you. Thanks to the fans. Thanks to the club. Thanks to the players. And we will head off into the sunset on Sunday afternoon. Final game at the Rapids at Austin. Many thanks. Take care. Bye for now.